everyone, it's Susan, Gypsy number 2, and I'm dying to show you my new sketches that are going to be on our Etsy account. Now, this is a ballerina. Can you see? Whoa, wrong way. One of these days I'll learn how to do that. And then I did a Victorian lady. Some of you may know her. Her name is Clemence, and she's from the Paradise store that's on the Netflix, and I love her, and so we're going to do a little tutorial on her as well. I want you all to see my work. It's different than Rita's, but it's a little tighter hand, and I think you're all going to enjoy doing this because everybody loves pretty faces. Okay, we're going to get started now, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Here we are with the ballerina, and I just love ballerinas, and what I'm going to show you today, we're going to use the watercolor crayons, but I also want to show you I'm going to do a lot of shading in the back so you can see that her leg is in the back versus the one in the front. Right now it looks like a flat design. So we'll be doing all of this, and I think to get started, let's start on the face, and it's going to be very light in color. And then we'll put in some shading, because in watercolor you work backwards, from light to dark. I'm going to use a watercolor brush. There we go. Oh, this is so much fun. I've never used these crayons before. I love them. I'm going to do it more. Oh, she's a beauty. Let's put a little pink in her. I like a little pink. I'm using this like a palette. I'm not putting it right on the sketch because this is pretty small. It's thinner than the ones I usually do. So cute little hands. Let's put some pink here. There we go. I'm in Daytona finally, visiting Rita. And so we decided to do these videos since I am not very good at doing this at home. I just got a new tablet, and hopefully as I send Rita my videos that we'll be able to put them on. We're going to do a series of, you know, my favorite thing is geishas. I think some of you have seen my work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them around the world. So this is a ballerina, and she's dancing in France. No, maybe she's dancing in Russia. Whatever. She's just dancing away. And I want her to have more of an opaque looking stocking. So what I'm going to do is put a little gesso there first. Just a little wash of it. And I think that after we get this on, it's going to be an opaque wash, which really brings the legs out, since it's like, to me, one of the most important parts of this is that leg in the background. So let's do a little shading on that. And when I'm doing this, I'm doing it right off the cuff. So what I'm going to do is decide, while we're doing this, what color her tutu or ballerina costume is going to be. I had decided before that I was going to make her slippers black and not pink, because I love using pink, and since I'm using a lot of it on the oh, it's a little dark. Let's run that over. Sorry. Oh, Rita just brought me some goodies. Yum. Okay, here we go. Let's keep this going. Give her a little cleavage. Not much, you know, those ballerinas, they don't have big cleavage. Okay, now, I think that I'm taking some artists, you know, like writers can use their writing talent and use a little different thing. I've decided to put the shadows in this color. I don't know why, I just like it. I started doing it and I said, well, and this is too dark because this is the right leg and it will be lighter than the one on the left. It could be backwards for you, I don't know. But the darker one is the one that's back. Okay, now, who likes brown hair? Who likes blonde hair? Who likes, it's very difficult. So I think that most of them, as ballerinas, have brown hair. Maybe changing, but you know, they wear the headpieces and everything, so. Let's give her brown hair. Whoop. Lots of water. I gotta take some of that water off. Do you talk and sing while you paint? I never talk to myself but when I turned 60, I started talking to myself. I hear my mother saying, "You're talking to yourself." But she's not here, but I hear it anyway because I used to make fun of her that she talked to herself. Now, that hair in the back has to be much darker. So I think we'll let it dry and then we'll go back into it. You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to do her outfit in blue. I don't know if they wear blue. Instead of Swan Lake, we'll do Flight of the Bluebird. How about that? Let's do that. Doo-doo. There we go. Oh yeah. I love pink, orange, and blue. I think it gives it a different look.
Just making sure that it was running. If you hear it go click, 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 and then error, and it means it shut off.
Oh, Rita's giving me some pointers on this because I'm not real good at it yet, but
it's gorgeous.
But it's gonna be fun. This is Flight of the Bluebird, not Swan Lake.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, so we go around her, and remember, as you go to your right, you keep it a little lighter in color. But what we're going to do is we're going to just fill it in lightly, and then I'm going to put some gesso on the right side so it has that opaque look. Now look at this little line right here. You want that there so it looks like her knee. But it's so simple and it's so much fun. I just love doing this. Okay. I lost my blue. Come back here, blue. This is a different shade of blue. Let's see what that looks like over here.
Look at me so I get a picture of you. Okay. And all these fun shots, you know?
Yeah.
To make it interesting.
Here we go. Finishing up. Okay, now. And remember I said with watercolor, you're definitely going to be putting in the darker colors last. Which is opposite of acrylics and oil painting. They go in first and then you paint over it. But in watercolor, it's not going to work for you, so we're doing it backwards. Need a little more. As I said, this is new for me, so I'm not quite sure about the amount to put on yet. But there we go. Whee! I like that. Yep, yep. I feel like, what's that man, Rita, that used to do those?
What?
You know, the guy on TV that used to be the artist. passed away.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, Bob Vila. No, not Bob Vila.
He's the guy
He's
with
the
the
home
houses.
thing.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah,
But
he's still alive.
I don't know what is that guy's name.
Oh,
Bob
Ross.
Ross.
Bob. Oh,
I love him.
happy little trees. Happy little thing. Oh,
Yeah.
be happy while we're doing this. That's what he said. Oh, happy, happy, happy.
That's
it is
right.
a great stress reliever. It really is.
Just
I
watching
find it.
him
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
stress release.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was wonderful.
He was really into all our little animals and fun.
Sweet.
I'm
man.
not, yeah, I'm not, I love animals. Love them, love them, love them. I have my little Frida dog. I'll put her on one of these days. I don't usually do pet pictures. I just take pictures of her because she's a prima donna. And prima donna, she's Karen and Chihuahua. Except she's a little overweight, so my vet calls her a seal. He says, do you notice she has no back that's curved? I said, no, she looks good to me. Although I must admit, she is getting a little chubby. Okay, let's put a little gesso on this side. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back after I put this on for highlights and then the dark part. I'm going to go back to the hair because I think it's dry by now. And we can make it darker and put some shading in there. More white on this side, the gesso. And so when you put in just a little of the blue, it's a little more opaque looking. This is one thing I never did as a child. My mother gave me lessons, but I was a little chubby when I was young, and I couldn't really do this ballerina stuff. So I think that's why I've always been kind of partial to them, because I always wanted to be tall and skinny and have long legs. That didn't work out. But I can draw them. Okay, let's get a little darker in here. Maybe we should do a little darker blue. Let's try this. Oh, royal. I like royal. Oh, perfect. Shadows. Ooh, here we go. Now under here, under her hands, one is behind her skirt, but one is here. And let's put a little shadow to show that's exactly what happened there. There you go. Just a little more. And now I'll lighten it up a little bit because I think it's a little too dark. Ballerina. Okay, back to the hair. Alright, here we have some shadows. We want the highlight coming on the right side as we did the ballerina costume, because there's no way. Now what I didn't put in was something to put in her hair, and I want to put a little ribbon in there, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'll put a little darker color in here. Let's see, how about a gray? Is this gray?
Yeah, I think that one is good.
No,
Is it?
gold? Silver?
I don't know.
Yeah, I need a
that
darker
may,
color.
Oh, a dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that's it. Can you
Oh, yeah?
see? I have to use the magnifying glass to.
Yeah, magnifying glasses and a magnifying glass. Oh, it's Swiss made. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what color it says, but I'm going to use it. It's some
Yes.
kind of gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna put the AC on.
Okay. Little definition. Now, a lot of artists work on the face first, and I always do it last because I seem to drag my fingers over it, and I don't want to do that. So, we need to do her little ballet slippers. I said I was going to do them in black, but I don't know if we have black. Let's try this. Close. Okay. Remember, highlight on the right. Anything that crosses, like this. We want the highlight, but we also want to make them black. Did you ever see Ballerina's feet? Poor things. I think that's why people like to go to see ballet, because they know they've worked so hard and their feet look all crippled up because they learned to dance like that. I don't know who would enjoy doing that, but obviously a lot of young girls. Okay. Make this one darker. Do you have any black? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I got
there's
it.
a black
I got
one
it.
there.
Oh, I got the black. Oh, just broke in half. Great. Let's go around this one. Okay. It's the shadow, but let's get it darker. Here's the shadow. Because that foot is backwards. This one was lighter because it's up front and it's hitting the light, or the light source is coming from that way. Okay, now let's give her some features. I always see them to be very serene looking. I'm going to use a smaller brush. Give her little pinky lips. Do they have pink lips?
Who?
Ballerinas?
Yeah, don't they use a lighter pink? There's the dark
Yeah.
pink. I like them all. It's pink. I always doll them up.
I know you do. Yeah, Rita gets all this artwork done and then she dolls it up. But it always looks great. So we can't say anything about that one.
Just jumping in with the can.
Let's do a little. Whoop. I'm doing this sparingly because I can always add it, but I can't take it away as easy. I know how to take it away, but it's not, it's not fun to watch. At least I don't think it is. There we go. Crease in the arm. Maybe too much. Blotting does a great job. It also makes it dry a lot faster. Okay, here we go. Little shadows. Okay, as soon as this dries on the hair, we have to give her a little bow on the top. So let's put a little gesso up here so it'll adhere. And you'll be able to see through it. This is fun. I really enjoy doing this. I'm going to get these, Rita.
You know, Jerry's has them.
Yeah?
By you, yeah.
Oh.
At least he had them when I was in last time with you. I got them on Amazon, I think, $79 or something. They're expensive, but they're wonderful.
Yeah. They really go far.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm hardly,
You don't have to
did
use
anything.
any.
Yeah. Very nice.
And the colors are just magnificent.
Yeah, they are. They come in different colors, or they just come this magnificent?
Well, I think you can get a bigger pack than this.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I think this is good.
I love this pack. It just
Yeah.
gives me enough.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little design on her top of her outfit, because you know those ballerinas, they wouldn't be going out in just anything plain. Okay, let's start to do some of this. Some more of the highlights. You don't have to worry about the pencil line in here, because it's supposedly a light blue and it's showing off the wrinkles in the ballerina outfit. And we're just going to do a little more over here.
I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
That's fun. That's why I'm here. We were supposed to have fun doing this.
I know. I don't want to interrupt you doing
No,
it's so
no,
beautiful.
no,
I love
no.
it.
It's good.
I
It did
love
come out pretty good.
It
Not
did.
bad.
She's so beautiful. You guys are gonna love it. If you purchase this sketch, you can do this too. This makes it so much easier.
Oh yeah, and you can. Oh, you don't even have to do it in this watercolor. You can do it in
Any
anything.
way you want. Yeah. So much fun.
You know, I love doing those Zendangles, and
Oh goodness.
I
yeah.
normally Zendangle everything, but I decided that I was going to go back to my fine art experience and do this. Okay, I think that it definitely looks like a watercolor, and that's what it's supposed to look like.
It's
Watercolor.
gorgeous.
This way? This
No,
way?
keep it that way.
That
I'll
way.
flip it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I think ballerinas are light and flowy. They should be in watercolor.
Yeah, that is so beautiful. She's lovely.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we do our clemence, that lovely French woman from the paradise.
If you need to.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Okay. First, we're going to give her her rouge dress. So I'm going to do a light red throughout the whole.
Oh, a rouge dress.
Yes,
Cool.
because she's into the rouge color. Yeah. Because you'd have to put a corset on in the morning. Can you imagine? Putting a corset on in the morning? I had trouble with pantyhose. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, right? I think that's so funny. attached to this.
beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at that seahorse.
I know, look at that.
Oh my
I want
goodness.
something to detach to my
This place
thing.
is just amazing.
It's probably good food.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my first tutorial on YouTube. And if I inspired you in any way, give me that thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.